Hey guys, what's going on? Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel. Got another video for you guys today. Before we begin today's video, please make sure to drop a like down below. It definitely helps the channel out a ton, and it's very easy to do. Also, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content from yours truly now and in the future, and finally hit that notification bell to be notified when I go live or post new content. With all of this out of the way, we need to talk about Aldon Smith, okay? Now, we talked about the hype of what he could possibly be with the Cowboys when he initially signed a couple months ago. But now, oh boy, things look like they're getting interesting down in Dallas, because it looks like he's been very, very good in training camp thus far. Reports have been saying like he's, shown, very much so at very good strides in practice and in the training camp sessions, but more importantly, it doesn't look like he is, skipping a beat. And that's, again, yet to be determined once we get to the actual pads on a NFL football field, but we'll see what happens. Now, Dak Prescott said, quote, "He's a monster. Damn sure doesn't look like he hasn't played in 5 years. He's gonna make all of us better. A great player." And I have to also note that Mike McCarthy noted, he said, "I would say that if you walked away from practice, you'd say, hey, who the hell was 58? That was my thought when we walked out on the field for the first time. He looks good. I think his process spec has been not a gradual one, but he's hitting on all the targets. You can see his power, and his length is extraordinary. I am very, very happy with where Aldon is right now. You got so much new around him. Not only hasn't he played, but he's done a great job in training and preparing for this opportunity. But he's playing in a new defense." So there have been, screenshots and photos of the Cowboys utilizing certain packages of, 4-3 defensive packages where you have the end standing up. You also have, I believe there has been reports of 3-4 schemes being used, but again, we're going to be using a primarily 4-3 defensive scheme. Now, again, let's just re-look at Aldon Smith's career thus far and determine whether, okay, what should we expect? Now, to start things off, okay, Aldon Smith, when he started in the, his career in the Bay Area in San Francisco, he was, 14 sacks in his first year, and then does even better the following year with 19 and a half sacks. Okay, that is unbelievable. I mean, this guy was on pace for a Hall of Fame career if things worked out. Unfortunately for him, some of his inner demons got to him, and, he's been out of football since 2015 when he last played for the Oakland Raiders. Now, when he last played for the Oakland Raiders, he played in 9 games, started 7 of them, and got 3.5 sacks. Now, if I'm the Cowboys, I want you to think about this. The contract stipulations basically have it to where the Cowboys are, they don't have to pay him much unless he has literally a statistically better year than what DeMarcus Lawrence had when he broke out. So there's that. Now, what should our expectations be like? I think it would be a little bit extremely egregious to say, hey, we're hoping we got a guy that's going to get 20 sacks. I don't think you're going to get that. But however, I do think what my expectation is he's going to have a similar set of numbers to when he was in Oakland. Have about 6 to 8 sacks on the season if he's lucky and gets, and all things go right. Have a couple tackles and a couple maybe tackles for losses. And maybe, depending on how the Cowboys use him, we'll see how things go. But yeah, I would say that Aldon Smith, we should probably expect him to put up numbers between, either his 2013 campaign in San Francisco where he had 8.5 sacks and 11 games played, or, in Oakland, even though he played in 9 games and only had 3.5 sacks, probably about 6 on the season. And again, we're not, and I know I keep saying this, but I like reaffirming this to you guys because I want us to be on the same page. Look, we're not asking Aldon Smith to put up Robert Quinn-like numbers like last year or put up frickin' Michael Strahan type of stuff or whoever the hell. All we're asking him to do is do his job when he's put in place and don't F up. That's it. And I think that based off of who you have on this defensive line, I mean, think about it. Aldon Smith, you can argue with the addition of Everson Griffin is not even a starter. He's a rotational piece. Or your designated pass rusher if you have those set packages ready to go. But with all this in mind, I do think that the Cowboys will, definitely reward themselves for getting Aldon Smith in here. And as long as he's doing his thing, I think that he's going to have a pretty damn fine season for what we're getting, in terms of how much we're paying him. So with all that in mind, I want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comment section below about Aldon Smith. Do you like the signing still? How do you feel about some of the news that's come out of training camp regarding him? Leave that down below. And if you reach the end of this video, if you could, please make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here to get more content in the future, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more when it comes out. Well, alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye-bye.